Scouts and Scout families. This is Caroline Holt. I am the volunteer coordinator for Troop 149, and I wanted to give you a quick sense of what you could find on our website. So first of all, welcome. We are one of the oldest troops in the National Capital Area Council and part of the Chainbridge District. We meet out of the Cherrydale United Methodist Church, who's been a partner for us for many years. And in the time that we've been with the church and part of 149, we have had so many scouts. In fact, over 150 students have attained Eagle Scout rank, which is the highest rank in scouting. And as a parent of a child who's going through this right now, it is a lot of work, but it is incredibly rewarding. So first, in terms of contacts, currently our Scoutmaster is Chris Vargas. You can reach him or other members of the troop at troop149.arlva@gmail.com. You can also find us at the Cherrydale United Methodist Church on Monday nights, which is at 3701 Lorcom Lane in Arlington. On Monday nights, we typically meet at 7, with the exception of when there is no school or when there has been a camp out that weekend. If you scroll down a little bit on our website, you'll find some links to events and news, a calendar, which you can see not only our planned events for the year, but you can actually subscribe to that calendar and have it inputted into your own Google Calendar. You can get information on joining the troop or rejoining the troop as each year, and then any advancement resources. So advancement is the information about how to become a scout, and then once you become a scout, how you get additional ranks within scouting. And as you get more senior in scouting, you also start to do merit badges. That merit badges you can do at any point, but it's really that your focus as a newer scout, younger scout, kind of up until, let's say, 9th grade, really your focus should be more on getting your getting your rank requirements fulfilled, and then later merit badges. So let's take a quick look at what you can find on our website. First of all, here's our homepage right here. If you click on events and news, this is where you'll find a blog type post of anything that's happening in the troop. So you can see it's in reverse chronological order. So the camp out, the boards of review, which boards of review are where scouts come in and they teach us a little bit about what they've done in this rank that they're going through as they prepare for the next rank. Court of Honor, which is where we hand out all those merit badges and rank advancement, or in some cases we have a really special one like this Eagle Scout Court of Honor right here, which is really celebrating Eagle Scouts who have gotten to that very high level of performance and requirements met. So this is what you can find in events and news, and again, it's just more detail on what you can find on the calendar. So let's check out the calendar. The calendar is embedded here, and you can actually click here to open a calendar in another tab. You can also, if you go down to the bottom, you can add this Google Calendar to your own Google Calendar so that you can get real-time updates. So you can see there's not much happening in August, but as you flip through, you'll start to see in each month there are different things happening. So we do have school holidays pulled in here. You can see on Mondays we typically have a troop meeting or a PLC, and then all of our camp outs. So in September we have a caving camp out. In October we have a guns and arrows camp out, but we also get into things like Scouting for Food, which is how we support the Arlington Food Assistance Center. We go out and highlight that we're going to be having a collection, and then the following week in November we go and pick up that collection, sort it, and get it to AFAC. In November, we also have a Webelos camp out. So the Webelos who are just about to go and bridge, they do a camp out with us to check out 149. And then after Thanksgiving, right at the beginning of December, we do a merit badge weekend where the real focus is getting that sometimes some merit badges and sometimes advanced rank requirements, all of those requirements completed. In December, after we do that merit badge weekend, most of the month is taken up with winter break, but we do have a fun Yankee swap and ugly sweater contest. In January, when they come back, they do a nativity scene takedown, and actually I didn't mention that, but we do have a nativity scene set up. So we work closely with the Cherrydale United Methodist Church, and there are a couple of activities that we do during the year to thank them. One of them is to set up a nativity scene, which we do Thanksgiving weekend, and then we take down right after the first of the year. And then you'll see, so in January it's mostly troop meetings. In February we've got the Klondike Derby. You can think of that as kind of like an Olympics in the winter for scouts. And then we've got in February, not too much besides that, but in March we've got the new scout camp out. So those new scouts who've bridged to Troop 149 join us for the very first time at the end of March. In April, we have spring break, of course, but we also have what's called Projectory, which really is the Olympics of Scouting, which is really cool. We compete against other troops. In May, we have typically a whitewater rafting trip, which is a ton of fun. And then in June, we kind of wrap things up. We have the end of school, so we have end of year boards of review and courts of honor. Boards of review are the last, that's the opportunity for adult leaders within the community to come in and hear from scouts who have worked on a specific requirement, what they're learning, what they've done, and then they support their candidacy in moving to the next rank. And then the Court of Honor is where we actually give out those rank badges as well as the merit badges. The summer tends to be pretty quiet. That's certainly a time that you could do your own thing and look at working on your own requirements. But typically what you haven't seen here yet, because it hasn't been posted, is we go to Sinaquippi, which is our scout camp. We go for a week, usually either the week of July 4th or the week after July 4th, and that's a great opportunity to work on merit badges, to do fun stuff out in nature, and to get really great time with fellow scouts. The other pieces that you can find on here, so here's some great resources around advancement. So I mentioned the boards of review. When you go to become a first class rank, there's a practical exam that you take that shows that you can demonstrate all the skills that you've learned. If you are pathing to be a much older scout and you are looking at the path to Eagle, from Life Scout to Eagle, you can learn more here. And then there's a lot of great information on the difference between rank requirements and merit badges and how you earn those merit badges, including really specific details about how to get a blue card, which is how we track those how we track those merit badge requirements, who those merit badge counselors are and how to find them, and then how to keep the records of those merit badges. And then last but not least, probably the most important part is the resource section. So here you'll find great information about the steps to join scouting, which includes information for returning scouts and adult committee leaders. Also gives information for families on how to volunteer, which is a really critical part. This is a fully volunteer organization, so information on that, as well as some really important terms that you may not be aware of, as well as some FAQs. The last set of resources in here is information for scouts from a leadership perspective and information for adults from a leadership perspective. So here you can see who is serving as different leadership roles and what leadership roles are open. So we have troop leadership, we have a senior patrol leader who is an older scout, we've got an assistant senior patrol leader and a quartermaster. Those are standard leadership roles that we have. We have a number of other leadership roles which aren't quite as critical. You can see we've got several of them that are open and several that are filled. And then we have elected patrol leaders. Those are those PLC members that come on Monday nights, the day after we've had a camp out, and they are elected by their patrol, which is really their group of scouts that are their age. And then the last piece is adult volunteers. So we have an awesome team of adult volunteers, starting with our scoutmaster, Chris Vargas, who has been around for quite a while. His son has long since gone to college and now even graduated from college. And then assistant scoutmasters who typically were leaders within their pack communities and now have moved into assistant scoutmastering to support the scouts that we have, as well as some folks who are emeritus where their sons have aged out. And then we have a lot of different leadership roles. So committee chair, how we work with the chartering organization, volunteer coordinator, which is me. We have treasury roles, membership coordinator roles, secretary roles, training coordinators, advancement leads, and some other volunteer roles like the person who helps coach Eagle Scouts or aspiring Eagle Scouts, people who helps with recruiting, fundraising, board of review, advancement and hospitality, and then merit badge liaison. So lots of great opportunities here. So information about what these roles are, as well as how to get involved, you can reach out to troop149.arlva@gmail.com. So hopefully that gives you a good sense of what you can find on our awesome website. If you have suggestions or if you're looking for something, please reach out and we can do our best to fix that and help you find it. Thanks.